Hello everyone, welcome back to our video. Today we're going to talk about some good ideas for Hell Neighbor mods. Not puzzles, mostly like a good way to design a house, a good way to design a mod, a good way to like control the lighting, a good way to decorate it, just all this stuff about it. First of all, I'm going to start off with basics. So if you go over to Geometry, you get a box. Obviously, you can scale it. So it's the same thickness as a wall, and you can scale it up. And then you can have this be like a wall piece. Give me a sec. I'm still sick. Just saying. I know it's annoying. And then you can get a BP underscore window. And drag it in. That's a bit too high. And we can rotate it. This is a pretty basic way. Make sure it's evenly sticking out on both sides. Yeah, that's pretty good. Bring it down a bit. And you want at least this amount. So the windows here, you want at least this amount of a gap between that and the roof, and a gap here, so it's not like too low to the ground, like uneven. That's a basic way. You can use this, however, however, it's hard to make good looking corners this way, and it could be hard to make an interior. Let me just get some textures. On my caps, I don't know. Just scroll down. We'll use the green for this. We can add it to the edges to make it look a bit better. And I'm just gonna save. You can Control C, Control V. Obviously, add a subtractive box brush to make the window, make the wall not inside the window. Check out another video. Check out how to design your first level. To do that, you just align it. Make sure it's aligned like perfectly. Best I can get it. And as you can see, there is a bit of a obvious thing here, which might not faze you, but it definitely annoys me. It triggers me. So instead, you can get a box already textured. That's if you use texture and then drag in something, it'll all be textured with that. As you can see. Next, and then another way is you can go over here, type in hollow, ticket. This is everything has pluses and negatives in making a build. Let me just get the height 3 or 1. And then put it down. That's good. This is very conventional. I mean, has the corners perfect. There we go. And you can use it like a normal box brush because it is a box brush, and you can put in there. Although if your walls are too thin or too thick, you can always scroll down, and wall thickness is down here. 15 is a good thickness. Probably even 20. 20 might be a bit too thick. No, 20 is fine. Yeah, 20 is good, and it sticks out evenly. It looks good. You can add it, and you can add like a door, and I'm not going to add the subtractors because I couldn't be bothered. I'm just showing you guys ideas. Although the only negative with this is if you click it, the walls might look fine until you scale it to a length, and if it's, and depending on how much it's scaled in that direction, it makes the walls as its thickness, which is not that good if you're trying to make a lot of these. And also, if you are trying to, oh god, it's so thick. If you were trying to make a lot of rooms inside here, you have to add individual walls, which could be annoying if you want like separate rooms. And I'm just going over ideas in this video, and I'll go over how to use those ideas in another video. So like, if you want like this half, this is a wall, this is a wall, this is a wall, and this is a wall. So you have to put a wall down the middle, and then in one of the rooms, you have to add 2 layers of walls for the wallpaper for that room and the wallpaper the previous room, if you understand what I'm talking about. However, if you're adding a door, it might be blocked by the second layer of wall, so you need to add 2 subs in the same place. You have to Control-C, Control-V again to get that done. Again, I'll go over what I'm talking about with all this in a later video. Or you can have 3D models of it, and you can design it in the designer software. That is not the most conventional conventional if you just started. Look, creep. Drop in mesh. Let's say you get this mesh of the Hello Creep houses and stuff. I'm not getting paid to do this. This is just an example. Conrad, don't get mad at me. I'm just exampling. You know what that means. I don't know what this is. I don't know what the point of that is. But these are a whole full of models, and they're static. You cannot do this with a normal box brush. This is a box brush. This, oh, not the cake. This is a static mesh actor. They're different. This, you scale. Oh, never mind. I'm so used to Roblox Studio where it just scales the whole thing. If it's a whole model. In Hello Neighbor, the mod kit, it doesn't scale the whole thing. It only scales the direction you scale it in, if that makes sense. So with these, they're a full model, and you can't separate it. You can see the mesh viewport, I guess, and all the textures used. If you want to see these two, you need to right click and go edit. And sometimes it takes a gazillion years to load. But this is the editor for it. I don't think you build your meshes in here. I think you add them in, and then they become a model for you to use. I think you have to use stuff like Blender and that to design them, which is too time consuming for me, for my time. I have Blender proof right there for Blender 3.4, but it will take forever. I don't even know how to use any of this. I just know that you're in a viewport, you can move around just how you would in a normal editor, and it's very dark. And if you want, oh no, I must just close the whole mod kit. I always get confused. I gotta stop doing that, otherwise I'll be so mad and blame myself. So those are meshes. That is a brush. To get a mesh, it's the basic cube. That's a static mesh actor. And if you go into the editor for it, edit the cube, still saved. You can change the environment if you want. I'll keep it to this so it's a bit brighter. But I guess you'd have to design a map, a thing, add it in, and then so yeah, that's it for today's video. I'll do a part 2. Subscribe, like, hit the bell, and I'll do a